Art students, Brian Proctor back in the building. The art teacher is in class ready to teach. And I have been getting a number of letters saying that people are improving on their anatomy drawings. So basically, it's telling me two things. It's telling me that one, that I'm doing a good job in teaching you guys, and two, that you're really not there yet, that maybe I'm teaching something that's a little more advanced for a lot of people. So in this video, I'm taking it all the way back to the prehistoric days, back to the caveman days, and show you guys how to draw, because there are some people that said something about their stick figures, or they can't draw stick figures. So we going way back, way back. So I'm gonna take a stick figure and show you how to take that stick figure and draw a real figure. Guaranteed, money back guaranteed if you're not satisfied. So yeah, this is gonna be a good one. So I guarantee you with this one, because I thought about this one and I put it together, and it is extremely simple. So step by step, you will walk out of your room drawing, dancing, smiling, and singing and saying, "Yay, Brian, you are the greatest." So yeah, guaranteed, because I enjoyed this video. You will too. So, and also, I tell you the names of the winners for the book giveaway. I contacted these guys, so they already know, but I'm putting their name up just in case, because there was like 2 people that didn't really respond back to me. But if you watch this video, you'll know. And for all of you guys that did try, thank you. You didn't get it, but at the end of this video, you'll see that I'm doing some more giveaways, and you will really like this one. Okay, so enough of my ranting and raving. Let's go back to the Stone Age, and we're going to take this man, this stick man, and evolve him into the modern day man. Let's go. Cut to commercial. All right, let's see if we can evolve our stick man into a regular man, I guess you could call it. So first of all, this is how people usually do regular stick figure. Like this. And we're going to change that. We're going to make this so simple that you're going to see it and say, wow, I can't believe I did this in one lesson. All right, so we're just going to change this guy around a little bit more. And the reason why these stick figures don't work as people is because they have no shoulder blades, no collarbone to move the arms. So if you put the arms down, it's like this. He looks hungry. And put the legs down, he just looks like a little hungry little man. Not even a man, a hungry little stick. I'm looking for my brush. So it would look like this. Just poor and hungry. So we're going to change that around step by step so that you can start drawing people. All right, first thing you want to do is you want to make a capital T. You don't want to make this too long. Capital T, like that. You don't want to make this too wide either. But once you get these steps, you can always adjust. So you want to take that capital T, and then you want to turn that into a cross. Okay, Brian, why didn't you say do a cross in the first place? Because some people will say, how do you do a cross? So just sit down, be quiet, and pick up your pencil. All right, from here, you want to draw a line at the bottom, like that. Then you want to add your arms, not too long, and your legs, a little longer than the arms. And then at the top, you want your circle for your head. Okay, so this is going to be the new something for the stick man. The word will come out here, because I don't know what I'm trying to say. The new something for a stick man. All right, so here we go. Bring this straight up. We want to make a rectangle out of here. And as I said, all this is subject to change once you get these steps down. Now, from here to this corner, you want to do this. Like that. Now, from this center line down, I want to go down. Both sides. And then just flatten it off there. And then bring that down a little bit more, and that down a little more. Come down some. And then we're going to bring this down. You want to bring them close together, almost like a point, but you want to have some room for the wrist. So about like that, making this wider and that narrower. It's one of my hard words to say. Like that. And already you've gone from a stick figure to a nice figure. Now, from here we want to go out and out, not too thick. That's going to be the neck. So as I said, it's subject to change. So let's erase this, and I hope that you were doing it in pencil. Doing it in pencil, erase that, and then drop the head down into the neck. There you have it. Now we're going to keep going. So from this point to about middle of the neck, middle about right here, you want to do a little triangle, half of a triangle right there. Same thing on the other side, a little triangle. And let me stop and let you guys catch up, because I know somebody's saying, it's going too fast. So from here, you just want to bring this straight down, straight across, kind of like an L, and then that point. Straight down, straight across, and then that point. Now, I'm not trying to do any good fancy drawing, because this one is for you guys who say, I can't draw at all, or these guys who, because a lot of people have been writing me, I'm going to say a lot, a number of people have been writing me saying, oh, wow, thank you for the, what is the video? I can't think of the name of that. It's going to be here. And they were saying things like, my humans are looking more human, and now I can draw a body. It doesn't look like this anymore. I can draw a body. And I realized they were saying that because that video was a little more advanced for some people. So I'm taking it all the way back to the Stone Age. And then you guys can go from there. And really don't worry about the shapes yet, because once you clothe a figure, you won't need to see all the abs and the chest and so forth and so on. So, but this is for you guys that are having a hard time drawing the body. So from this, you want to go straight down more. You want to come down a little bit here. And then you want to do like that little knife edge, I guess you would call it. Same thing. The outside of the hand is going to be longer. The inside is going to be shorter. And then you connect them like that. So from here, you want to just do a curve, like a little curve like that. Just like a curve, like a banana or pickle or something. And then a line here for the finger. You can do another line on the inside for the finger. So there's 2 fingers. You can do 3. 1 here, 1 here, and if you want, do 1 here. And you wouldn't really see your fourth finger if you're holding your hand like this. You basically see 3. That little baby finger is going to be tucked in there somewhere. You can do it, but it kind of looks weird unless you curve your fingers. So we're just going to go for 3. The baby finger's back there. Just trust me on that. So thus far, you have gone from, where is it? Oh, where is it? It's this one. You've gone from this to that in just a few simple seconds. Now, this is my squeaky chair again. Forgive that. I'm just adjusting. This thing is really squeaky. Now, as I said, what was I saying? I was saying something. Anyway, let's go for the face. Let's just do a face real quick. Continue that, split that. And I'm going to do a video on faces. I keep saying I was going to do that. Take this whole piece here and say, what's the halfway point of that? So I'll say about right here, draw that across the face. And you take this halfway point and this bottom point, half of that right here, that's going to be your nose. And then you're halfway up between your nose and your chin, about right there, is going to be your mouth. Now you've got a face. And all you have to do is draw. You can do circle eyes, like that, simple. Or you can do circle, and then make a football. You can either do just this, half of a, okay, let me back up. The football, you can do the whole thing like that with the circle, and you use the circle first because you'll be able to see if your circle is in place or not, and you can move it over if not, versus trying to do all of this detail and then having to erase all of this detail. So you do your circle first, and then you can do your football. Or you can just do your circle, and you can just do touching. It's got to touch the top like that and leave it at that. That's another eye. There's so many ways to do eyes. It's just crazy. You know, you could just do part of the bottom down here like that. There's just so many ways you can do eyes. So because I have the circle, let's just do this one. So I'm gonna just like that, and then the other one just like that. And because I'm not really seeing it well, I'm looking for my favorite marker, pen marker. And it would help if I had glasses on. There are times when I need my glasses, and there are times when I don't. And doing small detail, it's the time that I need it. So there you go. So already looking like a man. Take this nose and make just a little V, just not a deep V, just a little like that. Or basically just curve it. And I haven't put my glasses on yet. So there you have your nose. Your mouth stays the same. Now your eye, the center of your eye, if you draw a line straight down, that's as long as your mouth is, realistically. But if you're doing comic book characters or cartoon characters, it could be any length that you want, because in manga, most of the girls have the little teeny mouth like that. And the mouth, and then the big eyes, and the little slash nose, and then, you know, they put the thing around it, and the big pupils like that. And as I say, it's cartoons, so you can do what you want, but it's your character. You can do what you want. Now, and then the mouth. So let's say the mouth is this long, and then just put a little line under it to represent a bottom part of your mouth. Now that is becoming more and more realistic as we go along. Now from here, let's just put a little eyebrow over it. And I'm just showing you how simple it is to draw for all you people like, oh, I can only draw a stick figure. Now you can go out and teach others, and then we'll worry about the face later. I'll put some ears on them. So the ear, from the nose to the eye, that's where the ear go. And an ear is just an oval cut in half. So if you take this oval here, like that, and put it here, that's your ear. Same thing on the other side. It's just half of an oval, really. And you have ears. Now, back to the body. If you are dressing your character, putting clothes on your character, you don't have to worry about, let's just say his abs are right here, and the powerful chest is here, and the delt is here, and the bicep is here, and the forearm is here. You don't have to worry about doing all that, because I'm going to dress this guy, because you don't want a guy running around naked. You can worry about that part later if you just want the actual shape. And just because of that, you would do, if you were doing like the tightly dressed superhero, I'll do both. Okay, Brian, let's do both. You're the teacher. You just want to curve this in and down like that. Curve it in and down, and that gives him that small waist, large lats. That's just one step, but I don't want to do that. You did it already. I'll just keep it straight for now to make it easy for you guys. Now, halfway you have this and this. Halfway in here, you're going to have your knee. So your knee is just like those two brackets. I don't know what you call that when you're writing, not apostrophe, I don't know what it's called. So there you go. Now, if you want to actually shape the leg a little bit more, this part is going to be wide to come narrow to the knee. And then it's going to go back out and then down. So it's going to come out in toward the knee and then down like that. But as I said, I don't want to throw you guys off. If this is your first time, if you're a stick figure drawer all your life, I don't want you to start putting all these shapes in yet. Now, if you're a little more advanced person, then you can start shaping the guy up. And that's the same thing with the arm. So halfway between this and this, you have an elbow. So you want to, how are you going to do that? Okay, let's start with this one. It's going to come out and in, same way as the bottom. This is a ball right here. So this is a ball right here. And then this one, so it's going to come down around that ball and then narrow in. Come down around there, narrow in. So it's going to go over, down, and over like that. And that's basically your shape of an arm. But as I said, I don't want to do the muscular character. I want to get you people, you stick figure people to this point, and then you can do stuff like dress this cat, dress the guy. So t-shirt, let's put him on a t-shirt. T-shirt is just an oval right under the neck, like that. And you can do, if you want to be fancy, put another one there, because all t-shirts have that sewn up collar, like that. It's going to ride down the shoulders, come down. Now, it's going to, let's take it off of the arm, like that, and just up, like that. You can say straight down, come off the arm, how low is that? And then just up. Now a t-shirt, unless it's tucked into his pants, the t-shirt is going to come, let's not say straight down, but let's bring it in a little bit, give the guy some shape like this, and below where the belt would be. This is where his belt would be here if you put a belt on the guy. Rectangle, and two more rectangles. This is the bigger rectangle. This is the smaller rectangle. Well, this is the bigger one, and these are the more narrow rectangles. So if I put pants on the guy, it's not going to be skin tight following that. It's going to come off like this and go down. Maybe curve in a little bit here, and then curve out there. So let me, because I'm getting so many lines, let me use my marker. Am I covering the belt with the t-shirt is the question. I am. So let me do this with the pen first, and then I'll go with the marker to cover it up. So the shirt, remember the shirt's not going to drop straight down like that because that looks like a cape. It's going to come in a little bit. It's going to be a little fitting. And then below the belt, maybe a couple inches below the belt, curve it out like that. Because the thing is, once you have your clothes, you're going to erase all of this stuff anyway. So then the pants, you can always bring the waist out a little bit more if the guy doesn't have a t-shirt covering, like that. And then just bring the pants leg down like this. Same thing here. So let me do this. I've got my shirt. Let me ink my shirt. And I still haven't stopped to get my glasses. Sure, it comes down, curves around. You don't want it so pointy, curve it. All these points, curve it. Like that. And then down. And then a little curve at the bottom, not straight across, but make it a little curve. Back up, down. This would be a curve too. Curve right here. And then to the shoulder. Now the pants, you saw that already. It's going to get covered up. It's covered up already, so it's going to come down, not straight down. You want to give it a little curve. So where this comes out and in, you want to bring the pants out too and in just a little bit, not touching that leg, not skin tight. Same thing for the bottom. You want to bring it in a little bit and curve it out here, and at the bottom, curve it around. Same thing here. And I'm moving a little quick, so since I brought this out a little bit more, I'll bring this one out a little bit more too to kind of keep it, well, I cannot think of these words that I'm trying to think of. Uniform, trying to keep it uniform. So I'll just get a little curve to this arm, a little curve here. I already got the curve here and there. So we're going to do this thumb, and this is going to follow all the way around and go into this finger. Like that. Same thing here. This cut right across here is going to come from the bottom finger and curve around. And that's just this piece right here, this little web. It curves all the way around and goes into the finger. Kind of like one piece. One punch! One piece. That's Luffy, I think. So anyway, there is a bend right here on the hand. So instead of, let's just do a little bend here and then curve the thumb like that. Remember, all the way around, this is one piece. If you wanted to bend the finger, you can halfway, like that. You can bend these fingers here too, like that. I say I only do 3. The 4th one is back here somewhere, like that. And I keep these fingers straight. Now here at the crotch, you just want to do a V like that. Because if you have jeans on, they'll wrinkle. You have that V, and then you'll have a line come down like that. Like that. There's always a crease and that wrinkle in there. What are we missing? We're missing the shoes. So with the feet, we have that little triangle. It's going to come down like this and make that round that off. And then go down like that. And you can bring that little toe in a bit like that. This is the simple thing. I'll add a little bit more to it in a second. As I bring it down, curve out, and make that little curve here. And then curve in. Now, if you want to put some heels or something on them, just add a little base, a little bottom piece, heels, a heel on the shoe. Just add a little piece right there. And I think we just about got him. So let's do the face. So a face should be, we have this oval, okay? You got the oval right here. For a woman, it would be the oval with a point. So let's just do this. This is wider and this is narrower, kind of like a balloon. With that almost to a point, like an egg. I don't want to say a balloon because you can do a balloon like this and you string, and that's a balloon. But I should have said an egg. If it's hard to draw an egg, go get an egg. Like that. So the woman should be like that. But the man's should be more square. I'll draw the oval first. And then this is going to be round, top of his head. This is going to come almost straight down. And then I'll do a sharp line, flat, another sharp line, and then up to connect like that. So that's the difference between a man and a woman. So you have your eye, your nose, your mouth, bottom of your mouth, your top of the eye, like that, your eyebrows, and your neck. If you want to do something like cheekbones to make them more like a superhero type, little cheekbones in there, your ears, and then whatever type of hair you decide you want your character to have. So, not getting into detail because, as I say, this is for you guys that have always said you had trouble drawing. So remember, kind of straight down to the mouth, and then that's where your jaw opens at that line. Then you bring it in like that. Same thing on the other side, straight down to the mouth, curve it in, and then I wouldn't say straight chin, give it just a little roundness to it, and then all the way up to the head where you add your hair. So your ears is going to be more like that, more like a half of a heart. You have a heart, cut it in half, your ear is going to be like that, except it's going to curve up at the bottom like that. So if I did the ear, it's going to be like this, instead of a point, curve up. Then you have your inner ear, your top line here, a little piece in there, and then I'll just do like a second line like that. But being so small, you don't really need to do too much to the ear. So as I said, like half of a heart coming down and curving up, line here, line there. I wish I could see this a little better. If I put my glasses on, I'd see it a lot better. Yeah, so, okay, and your neck. Now, something I talk about when doing necks, age, a person's age. Let's say I have head here, head here, head here. Now, if I'm doing somebody young or a woman, I'll have a little neck like that. If I'm doing somebody that is older, or a man that's kind of working out, this line goes straight down into his neck, or a superhero. Superheroes always have straight necks. If you bring it in like this, it's either a kid or a woman that doesn't really have a muscular neck. So I'll just do straight line, because if you look at a Batman thing, it's just like that. It's always straight like that. Then you have the ears, and you have the cowl, and I'm not trying to draw Batman, but it's kind of like that. What is it, like this? That's a Jim Lee thing. And then you have your mouth, and then you have your Batman eyes. So yeah, it's always straight down, straight down. So if I want somebody really, really muscular, really kind of muscular, going to the Hulk type thing, I give him really square jaws in the head. And then instead of the neck coming straight down, bring the neck out more like that. And then that gives him that powerful shoulders. He'll still have powerful shoulders, but this one, being a kid or girl, will have like small shoulders that curve around like that. Like that. So yeah, that's what you do with the neck. So it all determines the age, the gender, and the workout ability. How much does this guy work out? So this is your average Joe, so I'm not going to give him a big strong neck. Bring the neck out just a little bit more. And let me get my glasses. Let me pause this and get my glasses, because when I start getting the detail, it gets blurry. Call it old age. All right, that is better. So, again, with the neck, it's not going to be super strong. It's just going to have, it's going to be your average guy, maybe plays a little football. And I put that V there because you always have that. I think is it your Adam apple, or the Adam's apple's here. But anyway, you have that V right there at the neck where your collarbone connects. And then we just give them some kind of hair. Hair is optional. You do whatever type of hair you choose. For people that don't do hair, it's best to look at like a fashion magazine and see what the latest hair trend is. Or maybe you have a hair that you like, or maybe you want to do some wild Goku anime kind of hair. I'm choking off Goku anime kind of hair. And then that is about it. Now you can put a nice little crease in his pants if you want to, if he's got like nice pants. If not, some little wrinkles around where the knee is, wrinkles around where the bottom of the pants sit. But that's a whole new video. So let me erase what I've got and show you what you would have. And this red is not going to erase really good, but I will do the best I can to erase it. The whole point being, it's easy to draw if you know the steps. I don't think people really teach you. That's why I got into teaching. I was going to just do comic books on my channel, just show people how to do comic books, but then I realized people weren't teaching how to do a lot of basic stuff. So because I taught myself the easiest way that I could do, and it's easy for others to follow. So that's why I got more into the teaching part than the comic book drawing. But I'm going to get back into the comic book drawing because I started and I stopped, but I want to start again. So there you have it. And then just because I'm going to put just a couple lines in the shirt to indicate like a shirt wrinkled. And then you can like this, because the arms are sewed onto the shirt, and you can put a couple wrinkles where the arm bends. So on that note, you have gone from this little crazy stick figure, which is this, to this. And if you haven't got that, then I can't help you any further. So here's the eye right here. I'm kidding. I'll still help you. I'll be here. And then I'll do just like a little pupil here. That's a goofy looking eye. Brian, come on. It's too small, so you can't really do too much with tiny eyes. But if I did an eye, this is what I would do to it. And I'll use this one. You have that. You have your circle here. You always have a light source, which is going to be a little light circle that you're not going to do anything with. Then you have your pupil. Is it your pupil or your iris, which is always black, like that. And you have an eye. You always have a shadow, because the eye, of the shape of the eye, you have the shadow that goes all the way across the top there. And then a lot of times I don't connect them. It's just me. I don't connect the bottom. And then you have your eye. And then if you want to get all detail about it, you have that extra fold of skin right there. And then you have your eyebrow. Now, if it was a girl, I would take the eyelashes up like this and follow where that fold of skin is. like that, and then just a little bit at the bottom, like that. Not all the way across, like that, and then maybe just do a couple extra lash pieces like that. So yeah, drawing is simple. You have the right teacher, and yeah, that's it. If you have the right teacher, welcome to my channel. Yeah, there you go. So this is, I don't know, probably 30-minute video. I didn't want it to go that long, but I got into detail, and now you know how to draw. And if this is too wide, as I said, once you learn the steps, then you'll be able to do it. If that's too wide, then again, that capital T, just don't make this top part too wide. And then when you do the bottom, and okay, let's just do that. Do the bottom part here, bring this out a little bit more, and then this guy can, either he can go straight up and down, or he can come out a little bit, and then you have your character that's not crazy wide shoulders like that, and your neck, and then your little 2 triangles for your shoulders, because nobody's shoulders is flat. Your shoulders come down like that. So there you have a guy just like this, but he's just like this. Let me put him back in camera, and his shoulders are not so broad. So just when you do your T, don't go too far down and don't go too far up, but you can always add more to it or take away. Just don't do it too, don't draw too dark, or don't draw with an ink pen. And then you have your character. And of course, you can put the arms straight down, or you can put the arms straight up. It depends on what you want to do. It doesn't have to be always stick figure straight up and down, stick figure out, arms and legs. Because all stick figures, when you draw them, they always have the arms out like this, and that's because there's no shoulder blades. And of course, you can bring the legs in if you choose to. Just bring the legs straight down, bring them closer together. There's my brush, it might be a little easier. So you have this, bring the legs straight in, or straight down, bring the arm straight down, curve that off. You want the arm up, it'll be up. And then you have your character and your neck. So yeah, pretty simple. As long as you get this part right, the T, the bottom, this part, and then put your arms on the edges and your legs on the edges as well, you'll be all right. So that's going to be it for this one. And if you want to see me do more of the simpler stuff, write in, and I'll be happy to show you like how to turn this guy to the side, do your 3/4 view, and yeah, the whole 9 yards. But I don't want to make this a 45-50-minute video. So this is for you guys who say I can only draw a stick figure. Now you can take that stick figure and turn them into a full figure, and then you'll be on your way to do your comics or your comic strip or creating your character. So that's going to be it for this video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe. Tell some people about subscribing. Beg them to subscribe. Give them $1 to subscribe, and then borrow $1 later. Yeah, that's it for me. I'm out. I'll see you guys on the next video. And I almost forgot about this part. The winners of the book giveaway contest, I would say it, but I don't want to butcher some of you guys, a couple of you guys' names up. So it's going to come up the screen right here. And those are the winners. So congratulations to you guys. I will be doing more giveaways. Once I get my next book printed, I'm going to buy some copies and give those away too. And later on in life, I'm reaching for something. This guy here, I'm going to give this guy here away and get me a new one. He still works, but I just decided to get me a new one. So I'm going to give this guy away later. Don't start writing in right now. Oh, give it to me, give it. It's going to be a contest. I don't know when, but eventually I'm going to get a new one of these guys and give this guy away. So, yeah, stay tuned. I got a lot going on. The more subscribers I get, the more I can do, and the more that I will do because you guys are supporting me. So, again, I'm out. See you guys later.